Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. I'm your Wicked Content Guy, and we are here to talk about a brand new episode of the Real Housewives of Potomac, Season 10, um, Reunion Part 3. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, tell a friend who knows a friend who knows a friend who knows that one friend who's going to tell that other friend. Come over to the channel and enjoy the content as I try to pull my notes up. Ew, Jesus. Okay. Um, you'll probably can hear my TV in the background. Um, I just finished Married to Medicine, so I'll do that review tomorrow because we're gonna go live about that. I'm also watching. Y'all know I love a good award show, so I'm also watching the SAG Awards also on my iPad. So I got the TV going, I got talking to y'all, and I got the iPad going. So please, if I seem distracted, you know why. Giving you a heads up. Hope everybody had a great day on this beautiful Sunday in the DMV. Babe, when I tell you I was tired today, that medicine I took last night had me. Babe, when I tell you I woke up this morning, walked the dog, and then I got back in the bed. I didn't get out the bed till about 1 o'clock. I took some medicine last night, and I guess I didn't sleep it off good enough. Baby, that medicine had me out. Y'all hear what I'm telling you? That medicine had me out. But I'm feeling a lot better right now, so that's always good. I need to see what I'm doing next weekend because it's gonna be in the 80s. And I feel like it's gonna be feeling good outside. Let's go. You want to hear me go in? About what show? Hey Richie. About what show? When I saw I'm gonna say it, I'm gonna take it back. When I saw Cardi do the name three of it, what you say, name 5 of your songs, gun pointed to your head. Pow, I'm dead. Baby, I know who in the audience with mute. Baby, I thought about Richie B. I said, girl, I said, baby, I know Richie B over there eating her up alive. I said, oh, Cardi, girl, be original. Richie is on your neck. I can't even fight it. Y'all know I stick so I rise with my Cardi, but I couldn't even fight it. I couldn't even fight it. Ooh. I don't know why you set yourself up trying to do 5 lives being sick. You know what? I must be sick because Shamar looked good tonight on Married to Medicine. So I know I must got a cold. I said, baby, who's this man walking in this hallway? I said, oh, that's Shamar. I said, baby, that thing look good with them sunglasses on that and that hat, that face covered up. I said, come on, Shamar. And then I watched Tiana Taylor lose tonight. Oh. Anyway, so let's get into the things if we're gonna get into the things. So what's up, everybody? We pick up with Monique. She got her phone out. She claims she got this receipt. It's this long pause. You know how like when your TV go out and you hear that and you hear that long pause. It was nobody but her son. They were sitting in the car. I could tell by the way that, like, if you see at the end of the audio, you kind of can see the video a little bit, even if they try to blare it out, but you can see they were sitting in the car because I could see the sunroof. And he said, I didn't even watch that. So I'm throwing the towel in. I'm trying to tell you, baby, you got hype for no reason. And anyway, Monique, what do you like? Oh, to me, it's like you paid your son, you gave him some ice cream, you took him down into the Cold Stone, you got him some ice cream, you told him he can stay up an extra hour to say X, Y, and Z. Like, to me, that's not a real receipt, right? That's not a real receipt. Your son saying, oh, daddy said we shouldn't be filming with you or whatever he said. That's like, Monique, girl, what you trying to do, girl? Just say, Andy, my money is low and I want to come back on Potomac full time, because that receipt that you gave us was some bullshit. And they asking if she believes it or not. Kiana keep trying to jump in the conversation. And then Kiana was like, oh, well, my issue with Stacey is that Stacy said X, Y, and Z, and Stacy said this because she called Cookie, but I called Cookie instead. Like you couldn't even get your lie right because the first time you said Cookie called you, then you claim that you walked and got in the car and Cookie and you reached out to Cookie. So which one is it? Like help us understand. Which one is it? You know what I'm saying? Like which one is it? Why is my you said those kids couldn't be on camera without both parents' permission. Anyway, Mo was being dirty and got caught. Yep, yep, yep. So I don't know how y'all felt about the receipt, but to me, it was everybody lied. I don't everybody on stage lying. And Dean, I was on Dina's and she put this on her Instagram, I think. And she had put up there like you could tell that Chris was with a group of people. When you actually look at the photo all over again, you can literally see Chris is with a group of people. He's not on a date with just um maybe Angel Love, so happy to be in the first chair. Girl, poor thing. You can tell that she's just not in a group with just it's not just a date with her and Chris. They're in a group setting. It's probably like 25 people, and she just happened to be looking at him because he's talking. That's normally how it goes when you're talking. So, you said Cookie never claimed Special K as her good Jew. They was all lying. I don't care what nobody said. They was all lying. Um, she says, where am I at? For some reason, Andy felt as though he needed to ask Wendy. He's I can see your body language, and I could tell that you're waiting for. I can, excuse me. I can tell that you're waiting for Stacy to confess. First of all, who is Wendy for her to have to worry about confessing? Wendy got her own, baby. Trust Wendy got her own issues that she should be worried about and confessing to. I don't again know why we are riding so hard about Stacy and Chris. Like I don't get it. So, where we at? So then she says, that's why Chris sent her a cease and desist. To me, Wendy is not a real friend. A real friend would have been like, oh, I'm riding with my friend. She said she ain't do it, she ain't do it. That would have been it. I would say Monique was lying. If you a real friend that you claim to be, that you claim to be to Stacy, you'd have been like, Stacy said she ain't do it, so I don't know why we still talking about it. What's the issue? What's up? Like, get the heat off your girl and put the heat back on the other people. But you're not a real friend. You were never Stacy's friend, and I believe that Stacy knows that, but she knows that she knows she got to play nice to have some people on her corner to film. I believe that her and Ashley could be friends if Ashley would get up off this Chris thing. But whatever y'all doing, it ain't working. And we know Monique need money, baby. Just look at her. Poor thing. Just poor, literally poor thing. So, um, so she said she's gonna believe her son. I'm saying it's her son. They can say whatever they want. She says she's gonna believe her son. She says, I don't want to have an issue with you. Stacey was like, let's just have a sit down with Chris. Jazzy, she always at the end. I forgot she was even on the stage. Um, and she's like, well, if you having sex with him, then he gonna say anything. Girl, 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 you want to be seen so bad. You want to be seen so bad. Take a cue from your husband, girl, and just bring us something to drink. We got this. We got this. We gonna make sure you get your check. But we got this. We don't need your help. That's why we got you at the end of the couch. That's why you are a friend of. We don't need your input. We didn't ask for anything but some water, stewardess. So, stewardess, can you please bring us some water? We don't need anything else. We want to when we want to give you a couple minutes, we'll give you a couple minutes. Until then, we will dismiss you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Um, Tia jumps in. Kay was like, "You poured your heart out to us, and you did this and you did that." My other issue is they're trying to make it seem like Stacey is the reason why Monique's family is messed up. They're trying to make Stacey the reason why. Who's this in this green dress? Oh, it's Viola Davis. I don't like that dress she got on. They're trying to make it seem like Stacey is the reason that Monique is getting divorced. That she got the cease and desist. That the kids are out here saying X, Y, and Z, and that she's going through what she's going through. They're trying to put it on Stacey. To me, I think that's beyond crazy. Like, why are we putting this on this lady over some Chris? Yuck. So I don't like it. Monique, you are the reason that you're going through what you're going through. You never loved that man. You don't like anything about that man. You never wanted to be with that man. You only needed him for his money. And guess what? At the end of the day, you still look the way that you look. Baby, if it wasn't for the face, girl, you'd be doing bad, girl. And the face is okay. It ain't all that shit. Her dress looks better than what she wore last night. What she wore last night? You see the people online making sending Dion Cole threats and all kind of stuff. Because of what he said about Nikki. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't know when you say yuck, it be coming from the store. Yeah, like yuck. Ugh. Don't nobody want no Chris. Have you seen what he looked like? You laid up with his fat asses. You ain't had no money. I ain't got to lay up with him. Shit, bitch. I had a roof over my head. Sure. Giselle, y'all saw that? Yeah, they like. I'm like, no, nobody. Maybe y'all still. Maybe we been canceled her. Sure. Low key, we canceled when Cardi came out. But y'all can say what y'all want. Sure. Did y'all hear Megan on Juvenile new song? Baby, ride the beat, girl. I know that's right. Juvenile got a hit on his hands, baby. Anyway, they're sending threats to Tiana and Haley. Child, tell them to get up in the morning. They got to open the stores up at Dollar Tree. Shit, fuck Nikki. Who was Nikki? Botched ass. Excuse me. Giselle has they talk about the sorry, I'm trying to see who won Best Actor. If they give it to Michael B. Jordan, I'm turning this shit off. They didn't give it to Michael B. Jordan. Sure. Was he really the Best Actor? She yelled it too. I don't even have my volume all the way up. Sorry, y'all. It would have been a hit if Megan wasn't featured. Baby, shit. It's going to be a hit, baby. Watch what I tell you. Oh my God, baby, oh my God. All right, you said yeah, I'm a slow. But it says, what does BBB mean? Big booty bitch. And that baby, that baby song. Baby, that baby song. When I heard that thing in the club last week, when I heard that baby song, pop that thing. Let me see. I said, what was this? If this thing would have came out in my 20s, baby, I've been all over the table. Sinners wasn't as great as people made it to be. I wouldn't say that. Best actor though, I don't know about best actor. I don't know about that. Best actor though. Oh.
I can't breathe.
So they talk about the trips and stuff like that. So they talk about Nevis, and Giselle said she was being shady, but she apologized for giving Stacey the wrong size robe, but she doesn't apologize for not putting her name on it. Yeah, because you gave me Grace robe, bitch. I'm skinny. You gave me Grace robe.
What?
I'm skinny. Or you give this robe to Angel. Grace or Angel, bitch, I'm skinny. Bitch, I'm a small. This robe belong to Grace.
What you want? What?
What?
What you want? What?
What?
Made the choice.
You hope who get the Oscar? Michael B. Jordan get the Oscar? JW, I want you to stop talking about that. I want you to stick to music. Because this movie stuff, leave that up to me. Because this movie stuff ain't really your thing, mama. Because you just saying stuff at this point. You just leave that up to me. So they talk about Colorado, and she says in hindsight, she looking back, she understands that all the girls should have been in in one room or one house, excuse me. They should not have been in different rooms, different houses, excuse me. I'm so used to the girls being all on one trip. She said she did think that Ashley and Giselle deserved those bunk beds. Baby, fucking with me, them bitches wouldn't be on the trip. Sure. The way they was dragging you. She thinks Kay thinks the girls are being mean to her. She said she had a problem with it. She said there were plenty of trips that she's been on where there's been mold in her room and stuff like that. She says that Angel says, I'm sorry. Giselle says that's what she should have said first time, which I agree. Angel, you should have said the first time. Angel said, I only found out about this because I reached out to Jazzy. And they pretty much have some back and forth a little bit. And then Andy says, we're not talking about this girl's trip anymore. And they dismiss Jazzy ass off the stage. This is my thing with Andy, though. You're spending time on stuff that we really don't care about sometimes. And the stuff that you should spend time on, you so quick to say moving on. And if you don't want to host the reunions no more, just call me. Just call me. Call me. You know, just call one of us. We'll host a reunion if you don't want to do it no more. You know, my fee ain't that high. You know, give me a good 500,000. You know, I go sit down there for a couple hours with them hoes. Now, a lot of stuff you might not be able to air, but at least you get the reunion out. But it feels like you don't want to do it no more because all this, all right, we're moving on. We're moving on. All right, we're moving on. It's like, sir, we just getting started. And the way that y'all edit stuff on this show is ridiculous. Ooh, she got hit in the face. The way that y'all are doing this show, like it's like just you don't want to do it. We can tell that you don't want to do it. You moving on too damn quick in my liking. And I normally don't have a problem with Andy addressing, I mean, you know, doing the reunion. I normally don't have a problem with it. Baby, they show Karen get out the car. Bitch, when I tell you Karen looked like motherfucking mafia money, get out that car. Baby, when I tell you Karen looked like motherfucking mafia money getting out that car, bitch.
Love it. I love it.
I actually thought Karen looked better getting out the car than her reunion dress. Baby, Karen looked like she motherfucking was married to the biggest drug lord, the motherfucking mafia king. That bitch looked good. Do you hear what I'm telling, baby? Baby, baby, Karen.
Well, all I can say is,
Karen.
Close the curtains on them bitches.
Baby, say what y'all want, baby. Karen look good, bitch. Yes, baby. Inmate 73652, shut it down, bitch. So she comes on stage. Karen talking about, I try to shred the Grand Dame, but you know it's still here, and I'm gonna give the fans what they want. Karen, girl. Karen then says, oh, I'm watching basketball too. This lady got kicked in the face by accident. She sat in front row. They asking her, is she okay? No, I'm not okay. This motherfucking black this motherfucking black man and kicked me in my face trying to hop over the ball. Baby, my face is cracked. I done lost hearing. Pay me. She ain't playing the game right, baby. I'd have been all on the goddamn NBA floor. He ain't mean to kick her, but y'all thought he meant to kick me. Anyway, yeah, I know I get distracted. Deal with it, please. And then Sinners just won. What did Sinners just win? You said how many TVs I got over here? Oh, I got my actual TV on the basketball game now, and I got my iPad on the SAG Awards because it's on Netflix. And I'm talking to y'all. Y'all know how I do on Sundays. Be happy football ain't on because I really be all over the place. But Sinners just won for something. What Sinners just win? Best ensemble cast or best picture? Baby Mei-Ling is wearing this red dress, ain't she? Sorry, y'all. Okay, I'm sorry. All right, where we at? So Karen, like I said, Karen arrived. She looked like money. Karen said she can't shred the Grand Dame because people want it. The ladies are happy to see her. She said she wish she could have. She said she wished she could have reached out to the rookies and pretty much told the rookies to tell those girls fuck off, but she knows she couldn't. Giselle claims she'd have been okay with it. Oh, you should know that, Mr. Movie Guy. Well, I'm too busy talking to y'all, baby. Oh wow, wow. Excuse me. Oh.
Here she comes.
Oh, excuse me. Just because your girl ain't winning no awards, don't get mad at me. She says that now this is the part that got me. And y'all know I likes Karen. This is the part that got me. Karen said she's been watching the season, and she said, who's been the most supportive? She said, Monique. She said Giselle has been the most supportive to her. Giselle had been leaving notes in her mailbox and all kind of stuff like that. So then she says, she said Stacey lied about having a boyfriend last year with the whole TJ thing. And then she said, you said you're not dating Chris, but you're dating Chris. Which one is it? And I'm thinking to myself, no, excuse me. She says, you're dating Chris, you're not dating Chris. She said it's the truth. She's not dating Chris at all. Karen said you pretty much shouldn't lie because I'm the only one who lives in Potomac. I promise you, right hand high for you. I'd have looked at motherfucking Karen and said, bitch, are you still drinking? Are you drinking? Are you not drinking? You driving? You not driving? You drunk right now? You not drunk right now? Which one is it? Because you lie too. Thomas Jefferson, you lie too, Miss Concubine. You house arrest? You not on house arrest? Which one is it? That's me. That's me. If I was sitting next to Karen. Stacey didn't say that to Karen. I'm telling you what I would have said to Karen. You alcoholic, you not an alcoholic. We can do this all day long. You've been in jail, I haven't been in jail. So I know what I haven't lied about. Right. Do you own? Are you renting? You live in Potomac. We know you live in Potomac because we got arrested at. That's where you got arrested at. When you went to jail for drinking, when you ran into the tree, in Potomac. Right. Are we safe on the streets? Are we not safe on the streets? Right. Like, I'm scared to leave out right now. I'm scared to leave out right now. That's what I would have told Karen. That's me. Stacey, not me. I would have told Karen, that's me. You know what I'm saying? When I walk out in the street, are you going to run me over? Are you going to think that I'm another? Are you going to see double me? Karen, how many fingers am I holding up right now? How many fingers do you see? Okay, I just want to make sure she wasn't drinking. I just want to make sure she wasn't drunk. That's just it. Let me smell your breathalyzer. So you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, are you right? The girls scaring. Yeah, they are scared of her mouth. I wouldn't have been. Cancer, no cancer. Girl, which one is it? Karen, aren't you and Black Bill Gates still renting? Ooh. Does living in Potomac mean anything? I get scoop about people all over and don't live in the city or state. Right. But what we do know is that your ass been in jail. Actually, Angel lives in Potomac right now. They bought a house. Yeah. What? Oh my God, what? Sure, that's what I would have told her ass. Someone give Delroy a towel. My goodness, baby. Please give Delroy a towel. Turn the lights off, do something. Poor thing. This is one of the best reunions finales, hands down. I did agree with Karen when she said when it comes to Wendy. Oh yeah, we gonna get to that. Give it an Emmy. Give it up. It's you, baby. Give it up. Um, um, that's what I would have told Karen. So, Andy said, if you are recovering, then how come you can't say that you're an alcoholic? Isn't that part of your recovery process? And she was like, pretty much saying, I choose to do it my way. This and that. Girl, you're an alcoholic. You're an alcoholic, and uh, it is what it is, girl. You're an alcoholic. You're recovering for it. You went to jail for it. It is what it is. And no tea, no shade. Was Karen drunk tonight? Is the question. I think the bitch still drinking. If you ask me, I just think she ain't driving. But I think she's still drinking. If you ask me, and I like Karen, but I didn't get sober. That's all I'm saying. I didn't get sober from Karen. I don't know what y'all got, but I didn't get sober from Karen. They bring up her being applauded, BravoCon, and people saying, she shouldn't be rewarded for her behavior. They are saying that people have their own opinions. They have the right to their opinions, but she has the right to thrive. Giselle said she did something. She did something bad. She served her time. Let's move on. Monique gets emotional, talking about Karen dropped her walls down, um, and I'm so proud of her. And Andy, I need some, my TV. So I know my TV be different. My TV was like, I'm so proud of her. And can you help me back on the show, Karen? Let me suck up to you because I need some money. Chris ain't leave me with nothing, girl. Because I was done embarrassing that man. So I need help. So that's what I got from Monique. And I got the fake tears be coming. So yeah. You said Karen lip curls was giving alcoholic. She's alcoholic. Andy called Jazzy Jazz. Joe, we don't even, child, who cares? We don't know her name. We know her as the girl down there. The girl down there. Thank you. Your time is up. Thank you. You can leave. Security, somebody get this bitch off my stage. That's what my TV said. I will say this. I do think that Karen deserves to come back to the show. She did her time. People say you do your time, you did the crime, you do the time. The person has to move on with their life. People get second chances at stuff all the time. So she would be no different than anybody else in the system that we would be like, oh, that person did their time. She didn't kill anybody. She didn't do anything with a child. So what y'all, yeah. We got criminals all over Bravo TV, child, please. And I think the fans stood up for her because it's Karen, I'm not impressed with stuff like that though. I would never go to BravoCon. But unless I'm paid to do like a hosting gig, I would never go to BravoCon. Wendy says she felt excuse me. Wendy says she felt a certain kind of way that Karen didn't thank her last season. Karen said we're dealing with reality and that we have been distant for a very long time. She says, I felt betrayed by you when you went over there to Stacy. Wendy says the betrayal was from you. As we were picking out dining wear for my 40th birthday party, you referenced my mother as a witch. They show the footage, and in fact, Karen did not reference your mother as a witch. She was actually repeating what was said, and she said how I had your back. She pretty much said people are tearing you down, they're calling your mother a witch, and I had your back. And then you turned around and said people are talking about your DUI, and I had your back. And they both kind of like agreed. Wendy got emotional. So they come back to the actual main stage, and she says, I don't understand how you would talk talk with me talk about me to Stacy. She says that um she says that uh I never called your mother a witch. And she didn't. I don't know what you were looking at, Wendy, or why you're trying. Once again, you're trying to play this victim card when it comes to your parents. You did it last year or the year before with Giselle and her dad. When you was like, oh, people were talking about my mom. No, your mom went to go get surgery to become light skinned. I'm talking about your mother. Me, me. I'm talking about Sue. I'm talking about Sue. I talk about dark skin Sue, and I talk about light skin Sue. I talk about Sue. Those ladies didn't talk about your mother. She was referring to the ladies calling your mother a witch, or whoever called your mother a witch. That wasn't talking about your mother. Your mother has witch tendencies. She has a witch nose. She like to cast spells on people. I'm talking about your mother. Me. So, yeah, 4 degrees and no comprehension skills. You so smart, you dumb. You so smart, you're dumb.
You're a dummy, bitch.
So I don't get it. So then she says, I didn't talk about your mother. No disrespect to your mother. I adore her. I particularly love when she told you to shut the fuck up this season. You need to be quiet, Wendy. You need to be quiet. And Giselle was like, Karen. What? Why are we coddling Wendy? Why does Wendy get all of this love and affirmations and respect, but nobody else can get it? Wendy talks too much. Wendy is condescending. She talks too goddamn much, and Wendy don't think she's done anything wrong. She never thinks she's done anything wrong, and she thinks that her 4 degrees is going to get her through life, and it hasn't. You so smart, you went and got your ass arrested. Stop me when I'm wrong. Stop me when I'm wrong, baby. You so smart, you went and got your ass arrested. Did I miss anything? I feel like I'm moving fast. Did I miss anything? Let me see. Oh, okay. I didn't miss nothing. So, where am I at? Wendy's segment is next. And Angel pretty much was like, they're so busy looking at me and holding me to this and holding me to that when y'all should have been looking at her. But y'all over here treating me and using me as a red herring. Hope justice is served. Here go Ashley. Ashley, who just literally read Wendy down, talking about that I don't think that's fair. Girl, girl,
Please stop talking. Please.
Ashley, girl.
Don't nobody give a about what you saying. So sit your ass down.
Ashley, girl.
You're a dummy, bitch.
Made the choice.
Ashley, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Oh, wait a minute. Is my eyes? Hold up. Who name is this? I can't see this, y'all. Who name is this in the chat I just highlighted? Ashley was right. Ashley was right. Wow. And when they flash back to the season last year, what the fuck was the theme for this background? It looked like a banquet or store. Yes, on this one instance. I would give a standing ovation if I was in the studio. Giselle is a friend to no one. Giselle wants to see Wendy drown because Giselle should have told her stop talking. You know, Giselle like messiness. Wendy didn't know she was gonna get herself in trouble until she got locked up. I'm on Angel side. Fuck Wendy. Um. So Giselle said she stands by what she said in the clip. She said I was shocked. She says my heart goes out to her children. We work hard to get to the place that we're at. She said I didn't know if the break-in happened before or after. You said Eddie pays all the bills, and Giselle was like, "You need to know these things." I said that shit last year when Wendy said it. Let me tell you something. For anybody who lives in the DMV area, I think Amy J. I don't know who else lives in the DMV area. It's only two electricity. It's only two electricity companies in the whole DC and Maryland vicinities. It's two of them. Two of them. One is BG&E, Baltimore Gas and Electric, and the other one is I don't even know the other one because I don't use it. Pepco. It's two of them. Pepco and BG&E. So for you to be like, you don't know your electricity company, girl, we ain't got multiple electricity companies. We got one, like most states, we got one BG&E. Thank you, Amy J. We got two in the area that Wendy lives in. She deals with one of them, BG&E. So for you to be like, I don't even know my electricity company, girl, it's only one. Like if you go to North Carolina, it's Duke Energy. If you go to Georgia, it's Georgia Power. Like, well, there are the three. Well, okay, so it's three of them, and she deal with BG&E. How I know? Because I live in the same place that she lives in, as far as the Maryland part. Right. So for this, I don't know my electricity company. The electricity company ain't your phone company. She just sounded stupid. She was trying to be cute. Eddie takes care of everything. I don't know anything. It's not cute. It's to me, it's not a flex for you to be like, oh, I don't know who pay, I don't know any bills, I don't have to take care of it. That's not to me, that's not a flex to me. To me, is I know everything that goes on with the accounts, I know where it goes, where it don't go, I just don't pay it. Cool. But to act like, oh, I just give him the money and he do whatever.
You're a dummy, bitch.
I don't know nothing.
You failed at your job. Really?
Okay.
You failed at your job. She said she was at home. Or she said her home was broken in before they started filming season 9. So let me get this straight. Your home got broken into before season 9, and you didn't make that your storyline? You didn't talk about it at all during your storyline? I mean, at all during the season that your home, you didn't even allude to your house being broken into, and it happened before you were filming? You didn't say after you were filming season 9 when you were done season 9. You said before season 9. So you could have at least mentioned one time, oh, you know, my home was broken into. You never mentioned it, Wendy. And if I'm wrong, somebody please correct me. But Wendy never mentioned that her home was broken into. As soon as I heard her say that, I knew there was some fraudulent going on somewhere. She was saving herself. Yeah, I think she did talk about it. Oh, okay. Mm. So she says that this is 2024 that her home was broken into. She said they came home from whatever trip they were on, and her daughter ran upstairs and was like, Zoe made a mess. And she's thinking to myself, well, she couldn't have made a mess because the dogs are in dog care. Eddie ran upstairs and said, oh, it's something happened, blah blah. They immediately called 911. She says October 2025, the police came to her house, and he said, do you remember me? I'm the one that came here for the burglary. And she said, oh, what happened? Well, excuse me. She said Eddie was like, the police are here. She said she immediately sprinted across the hall and yelled, "Are my kids are okay?" The officer came to her house. He's like, if you remember me, I'm the one that came for the burglary. He asks, What did I say here? Oh, pretty much that she was going back and forth. I mean, excuse me, that the guy was like, so you hear about the burglary? He was like, no, the burglary was all fake. You're getting arrested. Put your hands behind your back. You have a right to speak to a lawyer. What's the saying? You have a right to speak to a lawyer. Anything you say may be used against you in a criminal law. Ain't that how I go? What they be saying on Law and Order? You have the right to remain. You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to a lawyer. Yeah, she said. I thought the kid. Yeah, she said the kids are at the house. You mean she wasn't traumatized from the break-in where her kids live? Huh. Hmm. 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 Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure. I know it's Miranda rights. I was just trying to figure out what the cop said to her. Y'all know, I like to put 10 on 20. Yeah, thank you. Anything you say can be used against you. Thank you. Doo-doo-doo. So after Olivia Pope and them arrested her, she said that so that's the story that she told. Karen says, I wish her children the absolute best. She said, I told you shut up because I wouldn't have done what you just did. You talk too much. I would not have answered any questions on this stage. You are talking too much. I do not want you to go to jail. Of course, Wendy looking at her like, girl, what? Girl, what? Like, girl, what you talking about? I ain't do nothing wrong. I'm going to say what I want to say. My lawyers say I could get on here and say that because they already know it's the truth. It's already in the documents. They're aware of the questions. Blah, 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 blah. And she was like, I wish you were Eddie the absolute best. She says they were informed of what she was going to be asked. So she's going to speak on it. I don't know why you feel as though the criminal, the convict who has been to jail is telling you to stop talking, to stop running your mouth, stop talking, stop bringing it up. Andy, I can't answer that question. Move on. You know how you like to do, Andy. You like to move on to something else. Wendy, you're not doing that for some reason because you don't think that you've done anything wrong. And let me be the first to say, if Wendy comes out innocent and everything was proven to be a lie, I'll eat crow. Not literally like Wendy Williams did, but I will eat crow. However, I think that Wendy's guilty. It is what it is. I think that Wendy is guilty. And it's not, oh, you don't like her. I think that Wendy's guilty. Simple as that. What question did she deflect, Naomi? That girl couldn't wait to get questioned. That girl couldn't wait till it was her turn. So they talk about their financial status. They said they're renovating their home. She's taking care of her mother. She's dressing for the show. She's putting on an image. And she said, if that's the narrative people want to go to, I'm not going to, I don't need to respond to it. People can say whatever they want. They point out that she has 67 credit cards. Pam Oliver and Eddie Hennessy are alias when they get packages and deliveries. The prosecutor got that wrong. The prosecutor said she has very little money and she's in debt. And she said, that's their opinion. That's their opinion. It says no lawyer told Wendy to discuss issues related to her pending criminal case. Thank you. Wendy think this is her moment. Yes, she does. Wendy loves attention. Q, you think this is because she's Nigerian that she doesn't know what to do in this situation because you're not supposed to talk like she was doing. Yeah, she couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. It says, OMG, gloom, doom faces were so disgusted they looked Wendy evil when Wendy party started. Huh? Wendy doesn't think she does anything wrong. Wendy couldn't wait. Wendy has been waiting, salivating for this moment. All right, it's my turn. Action. Here we go. How's my light? How's my makeup? Which camera? She couldn't wait. She couldn't wait. Wendy was sitting there waiting for her turn. Wendy was like this.
Thank you, 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 thank you.
Thank you. It's my turn. So I do believe that what she's doing on this show has been used against her. This flashiness, my kids are rich. She got 4 cell phones. We gonna do this. We gonna renovate this. We gonna do this. We gonna do this. 100,000 here, 100,000 here. And get the ring. Look how I'm showing up. Look like, girl, for what? For what, Wendy? For what? You said Kay and Angel were smirking when they started Wendy's part. Oh, they were. I'd have been smiling too. She said, this will have an impact on their marriage because she gonna throw Eddie under the bus. She said it tested some marriage. All you can do is hope it raises you up together. Andy says, do you have a plan when you go to jail? She said, I pray it doesn't happen. Andy said the case doesn't look good for you. And she said, let's see how it plays out. As someone who never cared for Wendy, it satisfies seeing Wendy's fans see her face be exposed. But you know what's so crazy though? Even though she's being exposed, they're still acting like she ain't do nothing wrong. Oh, well, it's just a little crime. Maybe a little crime was taking a candy bar. Oh, it's just, she, just blame it on Eddie so Wendy can come back. What you mean? Blame it on Eddie so Wendy can come back. What y'all talking about? Like what? I see a different side to Wendy. I would never do this to my husband. Wendy thinks the red carpet will be rolled out if she goes to prison. I don't think Bravo will bring her back. I wouldn't bring her back. She's a criminal. She's still too much. Excuse me. Sorry, y'all. Wendy's still too much. And Eddie was backstage and y'all had y'all doors locked. Baby security been outside my front door. Outside my dressing room door when Eddie walked past. Where you going? What you doing? What you doing? Where you going? What you doing? What you doing? Where you going? What about my security guard? What you doing? What you doing? Where you going? Where you going? What's up? Where you going? Where you going? What you doing? What you doing? Okay. Okay, cool. Close clear. Close clear. Where you going? Where you going? Okay, everything cool. Everything cool. Eddie's walking past. Y'all thought I was baby. I thought I was the president. Baby, with the way my door had been secure, it had been double bolted. The chain on the door, everything. Wendy should have been on stage like this.
Quit playing. Robert. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my life.
That should have been Wendy on stage. Wendy should have been on stage acting just like that. Oh, and quick, Andy, I heard what you Andy, you got your Stacy. You keep letting these motherfuckers play in your face. Andy wouldn't have set his motherfucking white punk ass there and asked him about no goddamn potato salad. What you mean? Did everybody taste her potato salad? Bitch, what you trying to say? Hold up, Andy. Andy, hold up. Hold on, Andy. Hold on. Whoa. Hold on, Andy. Hold on, Andy. Whoa. Hold up.
Wait a minute, hold up.
Hold up, Andy. Hold up. You trying me, Andy? Andy, you trying me, bitch? What's up? What you mean by potato salad? Do you because they had no raisins in it, so you didn't want to eat it? Yeah, he said that comment. I was like, bitch, what's the fuck, bitch? Andy then was like, you're an outstanding housewife. You lead with your education, your family, your culture, your faith. You're undeniable. You're unbelievable. And I was just surprised, but you're like the ultimate housewife.
Made the choice.
She's also a liar, an attention whore, a criminal, an attention whore, run her mouth for no reason. Because when Karen was letting your ass have it on stage, you didn't pop off on Karen the same way you popped off on Stacey. When Mia threw that drink in your face, you didn't pop off on Mia the same way you popped off on Stacey. You're a wannabe. You're all of those things.
Over her. Fuck her.
When people show you who they are, believe them the first time.
And you know what you are, Wendy?
You're fraud.
You're a fraud. You're a fraud. You're a fraud.
You're fraud.
And Wendy was like, I'm not going to get emotional. I told myself I wasn't going to cry. He asked Karen if she faced real time any advice that she have. Karen talking about we phenomenal black women. Karen, you and this Amanda advice you out here giving her. I know you'll rise. You'll never know what it's like. You having your rights taken away. There's another side to this. Go be real with yourself. And I wish you the absolute best. It gave me Amanda giving the read advice. It gave me Amanda giving the read advice. You should have said, "Girl, learn how to fight." When they want to go for when they want to grab your coochie, girl, tell them no. Don't compromise. Get some cornrows in your head and find the baddest bitch in the jail and have her protect you. Because you're going to jail. That's what you should have told her, Karen. Learn how to fight, become cool with the biggest and baddest bitch in the jail, and have her protect you. Make sure you get you some ramen noodles. Get some good money on your books. Go bring some books in to read. Get you some good money. Let them sit in the back and don't say nothing. Don't say nothing. You out there giving her Amanda advice. Amanda, what advice do you want to give to Reed? Girl, find out who you want to be. Bitch, I'm broke. Sign me up whatever course you signed up with so I can get some money. Karen, you talking about, girl, we're a phenomenal black woman. Girl, what? She going to jail. She says there's another side to this. It builds humility, strength. Even though I'm in the storm, I'm already a better woman, and I'm grateful for that. Y'all girls, just.
Moving on.
Get her off my show.
Okay.
Get her off my show.
Okay, all right.
Get her off my show.
They come back from commercial break and they like, all right, time to wrap it up. And they like, where's Giselle package? And she was like, yeah, where's my package? You don't have no package. Your package was Stacey and Angel. You should do stuff other than try to haze other women. You may be able to have something to talk about and have a package. You didn't have one. Moving on. The ladies go in a circle, talk about what they could do better or how they can become better women. Giselle was like, well, since I don't have a package, then I ain't going to talk about my life, my failed businesses, my man, my things, my condos, my daughters. I'm talking about all those things. And she talked about everything that she wasn't interested in.
Clap if you care. All right, let's move on. Perfect.
Wendy said she thought the girls would be meaner to her, and they actually weren't. And Monique has been the one who reached out to her the most. Because what y'all should have been saying to Wendy is, you're a fraud. You're going to jail.
You're fraud.
You failed at your job.
Okay.
Those are the things you should have been saying to Wendy. Y'all was being too nice to her. Y'all should be eating her ass up, especially you, Stacey, because Wendy is no friend. She is no friend of yours. She is no friend of yours. She's a conniving thief. And I believe that she's gonna put Eddie. I believe Eddie gonna take the fall for this, and they're gonna get a divorce. At first, I didn't want to believe it, but I believe it now, and I think Eddie gonna take the fall for this, and they gonna mess around and get a divorce. I don't like that. I don't like that. And that was the episode. That was the episode. Yeah. What did y'all think about the episode? I don't know. That was really it for me. It was a good episode. It was a good reunion, I think. All 3 parts was good. We got some time before Atlanta come on. Atlanta come on what? Easter, along with Real Housewives of Rhode Island, but I'm not reviewing that. And yeah. We don't know who's coming back, who's not coming back. I can tell you who I can tell you who I think should come back. I think all the main cast members should come back, including the thief. If she's not in jail. Who I don't need to see back? I don't need to see Tia back. Or Kay. Or Jazzy. Bye. Bye. Them 3 can go. Tia brings nothing to the show. Outside of this,
You failed at your job.
Okay.
I don't need anything from Tia. Tia gave me what I needed. Thank you. Because Tia.
You failed at your job.
Okay.
Kay is aggressive. Yeah. Jazzy, your time is up. On to the next team like your husband. Yeah. You said glad this is wrapped up now. Bring on Real Housewives of Hip Hop Atlanta edition. Ashley, Jazzy, and Kay need to go. Giselle was useless at the reunion. They can get rid of her. Everybody can come back, get rid of Wendy and Giselle. On the next episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. That was really it. That was it. I thought it was good. I thought it was also a good season. I will say this. Me personally, I don't need 20 episodes of us talking about I want the same JW. I want Ashley come back just to make y'all mad. I don't need 20 episodes of us talking about Karen being drunk. I don't need it. I don't need it. Let me see what else. What else we can talk about? Before I get up off of here, I talk about other things too. Oh, y'all homework is to watch Married to Medicine because we're talking about it tomorrow. The peanut gallery over there, we talking about it tomorrow. Oh yes, and I'm on Eugene's side. Oh yes, yes. I'm on Eugene's side. I'm telling you right now, I'm on Eugene's side. When it comes to me and mine, if I had one. But I do agree though. It's the same stuff with Married to Medicine. Until somebody run up in Heavenly Mouth, it's the same stuff with Married to Medicine. It says, and I don't want to hear about her time in the big house with Big Bertha. Yeah, okay, Karen got it. So I watched 2 episodes of Love Story today. Eugene had a sip of what Karen had because he was on one tonight. But Eugene was right though. I watched 2 episodes of Love Story. Oh, JFK Jr. Oh, Jackie O. Oh, Carol. Oh. I watched 911. I got caught up on that. Did y'all watch Paradise? Because some of y'all say y'all was gonna watch Paradise and y'all did. Did y'all watch Paradise? Am I gonna review every episode of I'm about to watch Coach Carter? Ashanti should have won an award for that. Something JW would have said. Are we watching every episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta? Oh, baby, let's talk. Let's talk real quick. Poor Kenya. Ugh, poor thing. Poor Kenya. Girl, you hating from the outside, girl. You was in the club that kicked you out and you still hating, girl. Talking about you ran into Britt Eady. Girl, you did not run into no Britt Eady. Then you online talking about, I can carry a gun license too. Girl, let that shit go. We have moved on. That shit was last year. We have moved on. This is about Stacey. This is about new stuff, girl. We don't care that you can carry a pow license. And then she trying to act like she gonna be. I'm a faithful. She trying to make it seem like she gonna be cast in Traders. So you got people, her fan base online talking about, oh, she's the first one cast on Traders. Girl, don't spoil what? Don't spoil what? Don't spoil what? Hey, Dina. Don't spoil what? Kenya, girl, I'm telling you. Listen, I'm giving you the lowdown. You ain't got to go watch it over there. Kenya doing the same thing I'm doing, talking about nothing at this point. She talking about she gonna be on Traders. Girl, the next season, Traders gonna be regular people, not celebrities. Kenya, girl, you hating from outside the club. Talking about I'm still in good. I'm still in good. I'm still in good graces with Bravo. I talk with them all the time. Girl.
Girl, you girl, girl, you just don't know.
Kenya was using Britt Edie for clickbait, and we don't want Kenya on Traders. She's too male centered. Kenya took Brooklyn to church to meet her granny today. That was sweet. Oh, she just now meeting the grandmother? How old is Brooklyn? 15? And she just meeting the grandmother? Speaking to existence, Kenya is delusional. Baby, Kenya is past delusional. What's another word for delusional? Oh, don't talk about Paradise? Okay, I'm not going to talk about Paradise. Even though I gave y'all asses homework to watch Paradise. But I ain't going to talk about it. A new episode come on tomorrow, though. So you got 4 episodes to watch if you haven't already started. Y'all know what else I can't get into? And I tried? Hijack. It's just not good this season. It's not good. Maybe when I'm on the plane in a couple weeks, I'll be forced to. I don't know. It's not good. Did the grandmother acknowledge the mother? Oh! Did the grandmother acknowledge Kenya? Did the grandmother acknowledge Kenya? How about that? And Kenya over there with them punks, child. Like, my thing is this. Whether we think it's a good or not, Bravo has proven that we don't need these names to Erica Alexander, boy. I saw the previews, baby. I wasn't excited. Tracy Morgan, give me he on the spectrum. He rich and he on the spectrum. I think that people feel like we need Kenya back on TV. I don't need Kenya back on TV. I don't need Nene back on TV. I don't need Kenya back on TV. Those days are gone. Kenya, you want to get back on TV because you think that you don't want to get on there and just be messy. And you need a check to pay that salon off. But you ruin your own opportunity. Kenya and Nene are one and the same. They need production to guide them on their own. On their own, they fail. Hello? Miss Actress. Why would I want to do a candy production? Because you ain't doing nobody else. But I definitely don't want to see her on Traders. Like, Traders is a good show. Traders is a game show. I'm standing Pinky Cole. I don't need Kenya or Candy. Pinky Cole was down. She was down here on CIAA. She was one of the chair people. It's not the same no more. Just look at season 12. It was a dull. I can't see what happened in season 12. Can you prove that she couldn't carry the show when Marlo was beating her door down? She's not on Bravo. Where are the movies and TV roles? She would have to be a real actress in order to get those. She can go there on Tubi or Lifetime. She couldn't be on, at least Garcelle on Lifetime. She couldn't even get over there on Lifetime. And they about one of the same. Her and Garcelle, they about one of the same. Yeah. But you got on YouTube to talk about Britt Edie, like, girl, and it's like, and people talking about, oh, she ran Britt down. We haven't heard from Britt since she sued Bravo. Yeah, she was. I thought Kenya was booked and busy. I watched her and Deliver Us from Eva the other night. I've never seen the whole show. The whole movie Deliver Us from Eva, because in the early years, I was not a Gabrielle Union fan, so I really wasn't like pressed to be in anything that watch anything that she was in. At least Garcelle can act a little. Yeah, I don't need any like Kenya hating from outside the club, and I don't understand why. I don't understand why. I'll give Mr. Ooh. I'll give Mr. Clean a fair chance, but I already don't like Kate Michelle. Oh, I think Kate Michelle's a bad addition to the show. Me either. We only had 7 DVDs, and that was one of them. Kenya had the same number of lines that she had Deliver Us from Eva. Lionel, you're supposed to be dancing with me. Let me see. Lionel, you was supposed to be dancing with me. Oh, baby, it's not even 10 lines. Oh, 10 words. Oh, Kenya. Oh, Kenya, you didn't even get 10 words. Oh, poor thing. Saying not excited about Kate Michelle. Me neither. I'm not really pressed about this season though. We gonna watch it, but I ain't really like pressed. She probably ad-libbed those lines. They probably only want her to say excuse me. And guess what? And that's what all she would have said. Redo it. Say excuse me. Excuse me. Kenya was a cameo queen in the 90s. Not the 1900s. Not the 1900s. My God. Kenya was extra and everything except for what, how you say that word? T.O.'s? Whatever she was in. Twat. What was the movie called? Twat? 2, 3. What's it called? Everyone commenting on the trailer was saying it was Love and Hip Hop. Well, Love and Hip Hop. K. Michelle and Drew over there fighting. Girl, what is y'all doing? And we all know K. Michelle ain't gonna bust a grape. Babe, when I tell you the Oscars gonna be something this year, I like that the Oscars is unpredictable though. The Oscars come on in 2 weeks. Y'all got what y'all wearing? Yo, what if I get picked to go on Traders? Claudia said, why is Claudia talk? My thing is, can y'all stop asking Claudia? She was on there for 1 season. And wasn't Claudia a friend of? Or was she a full-time? I don't know why they keep on getting down there asking Claudia about Housewives. Girl, that was season 7. We in season 17. Y'all keep asking Claudia, well, what about Love and, and then she's talking about I regret being off the show. Girl, we didn't want you back. I'm not watching. I don't want to see one battle after another win everything. No, you got to watch. I don't think they're going to win everything. You got to watch. Y'all need to apply to be those seat fillers at the Oscars. But the thing is, Naomi, you can't get trapped in that circle though. You do it like once or twice and that's it. You do it to networking, that's it. Yeah, let the mouse go. I didn't Claudia say Atlanta is Love and Hip Hop, but she is a friend to somebody in a Love and Hip Hop franchise. Who's she a friend of? I like Claudia. It will be you. Claudia had a peach only because Nene gave her one. She despised Nene. Did y'all see Funky down there getting into it with that girl over there on from America's Next Top Model, Tiffany? I don't think Tiffany was wrong. Sorry. I don't think Tiffany was wrong. I think he was wrong. I think that he was wrong. All you could have simply said was, I feel like Tiffany, I went to high school with her. That's all you could have said. But to be like, oh, she was getting ready to get into a fight and her grandmother came out and did this and did that. Like, it's bad enough the girl the girl had already got embarrassed by Tyra. And then we keep on using her meme and all that kind of stuff. And then she got to relive Tyra telling her, girl, your grandmother had almost got her power turned off to buy you a bathing suit. I'm thinking to myself, well, how much is the fucking bathing suit that she couldn't afford to pay the power bill? So she already down there getting embarrassed, and then here you come with your crackhead looking ass talking about her. So then when she dragged your motherfucking ass, now you in your feelings and you hurt. She hit you where it hurt at. Bitch, you got a little bit of time left up here and you talking about me. Bitch, bitch.
For somebody I don't know. Oh, bitch, you gotta motherfucking eat. You gotta motherfucking eat.
You got a little bit of time left and you here talking about me. Like buying boy booty in the bathroom. And he done talking about because I'm rich. Baby, that's not a flex. Baby, that's not a flex. The fact that you have to buy boy booty, it's not a flex, mama. They let everybody know that you ugly as shit, bitch. You gotta buy it. Your parents,
You failed at your job.
Okay.
they produced an ugly motherfucker. You gotta go down there and buy it. That motherfucker couldn't even say excuse me and pass me, bitch. I get offended. That's not a flex. I can do that because I'm rich. No, you doing that because you ugly. She ate your motherfucking ass up. In my personal opinion, she ate you up. You started it with her, and you were wrong. People online talking about, oh, she read him down. I mean, he read her down. You talked about her. You got butt hurt, and then you went online. See, the thing is, it's always gonna seem like you read her down because your platform is bigger. But you got on there, and you said what you said about her child, but you were hurt, honey. That's why you did what you did. It's about he read her down. He read the shit out of her. Not really. And my thing is this: you always going at women. I ain't never see you at a nigga. I ain't never see you argue with a guy, but you always arguing with a woman. You told Tasha K you gonna slap the shit out of her. You stay arguing with the gorilla over there, Michelle. But you never argue with the men. You didn't go at Mandeezy. The way that you talked about Tamar, you didn't talk about Mandeezy like that. And that's why women sometimes have a problem with the gay boys because they always going at the women. So that's why they get the image that they get. For me, I'm an equal opportunity. Male, female, child, dog, whatever, cat. If I got something to say, I'm gonna say it. But I'm never gonna argue with just one particular sex of humans. I'm never gonna argue with a woman just to be arguing with a woman. I'm arguing with a man too. Like they're like over Married to Medicine Man. I'd have cussed Damon the fuck out. And I would cuss his wife out. But you going at that girl, I thought was wrong. I didn't think she deserved it. I didn't think that you needed to bring her grandmother into it. Baby, that girl said you spending your last days worried about me. I said, bitch. Bitch. Those Carol City people are something else, baby. Something else, and I ain't seen them throw no hands yet. Something else, and I ain't seen them throw no hands yet. Child, please. Man, when I tell y'all my timeline is off the hook. Oh, hold on. I got some tea for y'all. Hold on.
It's children. So what we heard on that recording was essentially that there had been confirmation from one of Monique's children that he or she has the daughter and two sons, someone had heard their father speaking to someone and asked, who is Stacey? Mind you, they have no idea what the show is going on. Right. They don't have any idea of all of that, but somehow they had heard this name and asked Monique about it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of legality right now with what Monique is going through, so she couldn't share it, which really sucks. But when we all heard it, when I tell you jaws were on the floor, baby.
Hold on. Let me play that again.
So what we heard on that recording was essentially that there has been confirmation from one of Monique's children that he or she, because she has a daughter and two sons, someone had heard their father speaking to someone and asked, "Who is Stacy?" Mind you, they have no idea what the show is going on. Right. They don't have any idea of all of that, but somehow they had heard this name and asked Monique about it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of legality right now with what Monique is going through, so she couldn't share it, which really sucks. But when we all heard it, when I tell you jaws were on the floor, baby.
Okay, hold on. So you telling me that they made it seem like this guy was out here saying Stacy this, Stacy that, when in reality, it was simply, he probably said Stacy's name, and then the kid went back and said, "Who is Stacy?" Am I hearing that correctly? This is the play they're trying to set up to justify Monique having an issue with Stacy. She has a reason to get a full-time check in the season. Child. I don't get Monique, what you doing? Monique, what are you doing? So you still are lying. You made it seem like that the child was sitting up there. Daddy said that Stacy said this and Stacy blah blah. When it went from based off what Ashley just said, they just heard Stacy's name and they want to know who Stacy is. And you're not going to act. And y'all do not. Excuse me. It is very difficult for me to believe that them kids don't know that their mother is on TV when they see cameras in the goddamn house. They may not know what the show is for. They might not know what the show is about. But you're not going to make me... Y'all see cameras in the house, so you know your mother's on TV. We're filming. We know my mother's on TV. And you're filming with your kids, which I believe she was doing. And you didn't want to run it past Chris. We know this because you was over there with Angel talking about, "Oh, girl, you ain't got to worry about asking Bobby nothing. Just go ahead and do it." Chill. If Monique come back next season, maybe throw the show away. If Durango come back next season, throw the show away. That would be her name if she come back next season, Durango. Her bad outfits and all, Durango. Miss I'm healed. Miss I'm healed. I don't want to have a problem with you. Yeah, bitch, you ain't want to have a problem with me. You definitely don't have a problem with me. It's what Stacey should have said. Girl, you definitely don't want to have a problem with me. Team Monique, no child has no reason to lie. I'm glad that we can have our difference of opinions, but kids lie too. And I don't believe that Monique, that little boy was just saying all this stuff. He probably was repeating what his daddy said, but at the same time, we don't even know what the goddamn kid said. And based off what Ashley just said, the little boy was just asking who Stacy was. Again, Monique is on TV. This is the thing. You were on TV and you were saying, "I don't want to enter," where Richie at? Where Richie be at? Let me get was Richie still up here? Where Richie at? We sitting up here talking about some goddamn... Monique has sat here and talked about Chris. What her and Chris went through. And now we're sitting here trying to act like that Stacy has involved herself in co-parenting. You are doing stuff and the man is telling you not to do it and you still feel as though you can do it. But we're going to blame Stacy for it. We're going to blame Stacy for the reason why Monique is going through the issues she's going through with Chris. We're going to blame Stacy for Monique getting a cease and desist, not for the shit that Kristen seen throughout the season that you sat up there and filmed and the interviews that you've been doing about Chris, but for what Stacy did. Okay. I asked for Richie. Richie, click the link if you can, or somebody, one of y'all, click the link if y'all can. Because as a man, I want to understand that I'm not overstepping my boundaries when it comes to the women's stuff, and how people operate. But I'm trying to figure out. No, I'm not.
Child, I heard what Ashley said. I didn't hear the last part. What did she say? She said,
Hold on, let me play it again. Hold on.
I knew when it aired.
So what we heard on that recording was essentially that there had been confirmation from one of Monique's children that he or she, because she has a daughter and two sons, someone had heard their father speaking to someone and asked, "Who is Stacy?" Mind you, they have no idea what the show is going on. Right. They don't have any idea of all of that, but somehow they had heard this name and asked Monique about it. And unfortunately, there's a lot of legality right now with what Monique is going through, so she couldn't share it, which really sucks. But when we all heard it, when I tell you jaws were on the floor, baby.
Why was y'all jaws on the floor for that? Like, you're not saying anything that is so. First of all, y'all need to be asking Chris, why the hell does his kids know why do his kids know who Stacy are? That's who you need to be mad at, number one. Number two, what is so groundbreaking? They said they was talking. Who is Stacy? What's the big deal? You acted like they said, Stacy, wasn't they trying to make it seem like she told somebody she was filming or something like that?
They try to make it seem like that she told Chris that she's filming with the kids. So I guess the kids might have been somewhere, because Stacey said I walked into the room and you were there. So maybe the kids is in one of the rooms Monique was in or something like that. Like Dina just said, he could have been speaking to Cookie and she could have mentioned Stacey. Why are we just assuming that Stacey is the reason why all this is happening?
I believe Cookie and Kiana are behind this whole thing. And Kiana, to me, kind of told on herself.
Yeah, she
Cookie
did.
was the first person to mention a cease and desist.
Yes.
Like you said, first it was one thing with Kiana, then it was another thing. Who called who first? It's them.
Well, also, my thing is the reason why Kiana also told on herself is because you kept trying to interrupt the scene or the segment with Monique and Stacey. Let me just say something. I'm gonna let you speak. Yeah, you let me speak because I was already talking.
And what
This
do
not
you
Angel.
say that's so important?
Yeah, this not Angel. You're not gonna chin check me. This not Angel. So I want to say what I need to say, and you're jumping in. This is why I have an issue with you, Stacey, because Monique poured our heart out. No, Monique did not.
You wanted her to be quiet and cut her off because you're all up in it.
Yep.
This thing is just it's so forced. Y'all trying to force it so bad. I'm not stupid. Like, y'all trying to force this thing so bad that it's obvious to me there's something else going on. I don't know what y'all think y'all pulling, but and that was just weak. And then Ashley sitting there telling on you, that's not the smoking gun. Why was all y'all faces dropped? Because the kids know who Stacy is? Maybe because, like you said, Cookie and Kiana keep talking about her. That's all y'all hearing in your household. It's Stacy, Stacy, Stacy.
Dina put up a Instagram video, and she had mentioned, and Dina, if I'm wrong, please let me know. She had mentioned that it looked like Chris wasn't on a date. Like he was there with like 20 other people, and he was engaging in a conversation with somebody else. Stacey just happened to be looking at him because he was talking. But of course, the paparazzi or whoever took that picture of just them two or cropped it out. I don't believe that Stacey and Chris was on no date.
I never believed it. It never looked like they was on a date. It looked like they was with other people. Like, somebody is trying too hard to make this fetch happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's too much.
It's too much because it's too much because I'm not your friend. I don't know you. I just met you this season. You're a part-time person. I don't know your husband. And what would I need to gain from your husband? I'm already on the show.
It's
Hey.
too much.
Hey.
It's Dina.
Hey, Dina. I'm already on the show, so what would I need to gain from being like from getting with Chris? He not gonna hang me over the banister. So what I need to gain from him?
It's just really weird that they just keep digging and digging, and I honestly feel like on the show today that they cut scenes where, because even was it Kiara? No, it was Jazzy on Carlos King. Although you can't really believe anything that she says, but she did say that some of the scenes were not placed where they actually happened. So, because I feel like this last episode, they didn't give Stacy an opportunity to even defend herself. All she said was, "I don't know," and it's just along with they just keep cutting things together. Along like in the video that I did post, that scene where she supposedly is admitting that she dated Chris, with the producer Cam.
Yeah.
That was a cut together scene. It jumped.
Yep.
Like the audio was different, and Chris was one of those people.
Let me ask y'all this question: as women, if y'all were on this show, would it bother you if somebody was talking to your ex that was abusive to you, that you never loved, and you don't even know the other person?
No, it wouldn't bother me. I mean, I might feel some type of way, feel a little uncomfortable because, like, oh, we sharing the same penis, but I have no say in that because I don't know this girl. She has no loyalty to me. Now, Sutton, on the other hand, I'd be pissed.
Baby.
I would be raging like Jennifer.
I don't know if I wouldn't be bothered or not, but I would. If it did bother me, I wouldn't pretend like it didn't.
Right. I guess my thing is, I understand what y'all saying. I guess my thing is, we're trying to make this happen. Like you said, we're trying to make fetch happen. And the girl and Wendy is no friend to Stacy. Wendy should have been like, oh, well, Stacy said she already said. Stacy said she said no, so let's move on.
And I just need Stacy to recognize that because Wendy has not been a friend to her at all.
No.
I mean, she is forever flip-flopping, running back to Giselle. It's just, I don't know.
I need Stacy to say what she means, mean what she say, and stand firm in her word while she walk and her talk. Stacy, if you did F him, yes, I did, and what? If you did whatever, I did, and what? Now what? You know what I'm saying? All this wishy-washy, you talking around it, it's giving you lying or whatever you're doing. Just answer the question. If they don't like it, they don't like it. They don't like you already.
Well, you know what? Hopefully Stacy will know coming this, Stacy didn't know this season that she was a fan favorite until the end after it was airing. So hopefully, like she said, I'm going to stay. I'm going to be me. I'm going to always be me. I'm not going to change, but I'm going to, be direct. So hopefully she will stand in it next, and hopefully her friend AJ will pull her to the side and like, look, Stacy.
I'm telling y'all, she need Mia on her side. I don't care what nobody say. Stacy needed Mia on her side this season.
Yeah, because like you said, Wendy is so
June,
Wendy ain't in front of herself. You see how she just wouldn't shut up.
Wendy's an idiot.
Keep answering these questions about your lawsuit. Girl, about your case. Be quiet. Now you talking about what happened the day they came. I thought you said the kids wasn't there and they had to stay with your sister or somebody. You already contradicting yourself.
But wasn't that a separate? I didn't understand the story
exactly.
First. Because it's like,
be quiet.
Is she saying that okay, we filed, we said we called 911, and then a year later they knock on a door saying I was a cop. There was no burglary. And I'm just like, what the fuck? But then y'all are sorry for cursing.
You fine. Okay.
But didn't y'all already file missing things in this so-called burglary? Like Wendy, I didn't shut up, Wendy. Shut the fuck up,
Wendy. Wendy, I don't have that clip, but I got this clip. Hold on, where is it at? This is for Wendy. Where is it at?
Now nobody give a about what you saying, so sit your ass down.
That's the closest I got. My thing is with Wendy. Well, hold on. So, June, I understand what you're saying. If I had to be honest, I would be side-eyeing my coworker if I was going through a messy divorce and they're meddling. I don't think that Stacey's meddling, though. I think this is all Monique. Monique has done interviews about Chris. She's now on the show about I will never let you enter me again. And like you're saying all these things about Chris and what Chris has done to you. You don't think that he's going to find out? Y'all divorced. It ain't like y'all been like if Sutton was to talk about Christian. Well, it's fine. The divorce has already happened. She already got what she got out of the divorce. You are going through a divorce with him. I don't think they officially divorced yet. Are they officially divorced? I don't even know.
Who, Monique?
Monique and Chris.
Yeah, they've been divorced for like two or 3 years.
But is it like official? Like they went through the courts and everything? Like okay.
I think he's going back to court because of her being on the show. And then, she keeps spinning that this messy. He may be messy. I don't know. I just always thought she was the messy one. And I barely even watched Huntsville. Love and Marriage DC. But she was a nuisance to me. But I don't know what happened. He probably did choke her up or whatever. But I just think I just don't like Monique. I never have liked her. So she's just one of those corner paintings on the street that you.
but like you said, Q, Stacey was here on the show first. She was or wasn't dating Chris or had interaction with Chris, and you came on later. You know what I'm saying? Like, so all of this heat you got that you don't have, that you're saying that you don't have, that you do really have, it's like unwarranted. Like, are you mad or not?
Right. She can't. It's like they are all on a fence. Like, I don't want to piss off Giselle fence, or I want to be on the right side fence, but nobody's really truly like picking a side, because Monique, she owes you nothing. She didn't know you.
Nothing.
And then they saw a picture that they probably saw on All About the Tea, and they say, we got something for Stacey. And it didn't even look like he was talking, like he was clearly engaging with other people and not Stacey. So they weren't on a date.
And what's so crazy to me is it's so much Stacey hate on that show that they're just so quick to believe that Monique poured her heart out, and Monique did X, Y, and Z. And I'm sitting there like, y'all know this lady. So y'all just assuming that she.
And when did y'all start liking her so hard? That's what I want to know.
It's like they're so committed to not liking Stacey. Stacey's a weirdo. She's a weirdo, but she's delightful.
Right.
So like, why so much vitriol? Like, remember Kay, her first thing was, well, the Stacey we see behind closed doors, she talks differently. That's not her. That's not who she really is.
Oh, please.
I'm like, she's not at work.
It's because she's not bowing down to Giselle.
Right. Like, fuck Giselle. I want her on pause.
Giselle need to go hit up Lisa Barlow person and put the stitches in her face, or somebody and get all that extra skin up off of her.
So I got
terrible.
I got some tea. I hope I don't get in trouble for this. So the girl that do Giselle makeup, Giselle fired her. And that's why Giselle has been looking the way that she looked. You know, my homegirl is friends with Kyle and the girl that do Giselle makeup, which is her cousin. So Giselle fired her. That's why the way that she looked.
Why did you get fired?
Yeah, why?
Because Giselle didn't want to pay her, and she felt like she could do better without the girl.
Because Giselle only wanted to use CoverGirl.
Giselle could go in Mac and get her makeup done. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, like, maybe we just vicious people. I don't know. I wouldn't be able to sit on that stage and deal with all that. Monique would not blame me for her marriage falling apart. Giselle would not have shaded me talking about, because I would have said, well, yeah, she gave me Grace's role. So I knew it couldn't fit me. That's what I would have said to Giselle.
But you know what I couldn't do? I was telling my sister, because we watch it together.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, in 1 minute, and they all do this across all the shows.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute, Ashley saying, like, you better get your stanky breath ass over there. And then the next minute, they holding on to each other. No, we're not there. Don't fucking touch me. We're not friends.
Yeah, I couldn't. I think I was talking to Gabor about this. I was like, I would be horrible reality TV, and what I mean by that is I'm great TV, but I would be horrible because I'm not the person who could if we arguing, I still want to continue to argue. Like I couldn't be.
Can't move on.
Yeah, like Andy would be over me. He would not invite me back because I'm like, no, we gonna talk. Like, baby, the
You'd be
next thing,
like Kiana.
the next thing I say, I'll argue about the shit. Like, I just because these women on this show are disrespectful to another level, and they think it's cute, and it's like, well, I said what I said. I'm moving on. Like, no, like y'all not getting ready to sit there and be going at me or saying that my husband is this or that I'm faking this or I'm doing this and doing that and think it's supposed to be okay. The way that they talk to Angel and the way they talk to Stacey, that shit wouldn't fly for me.
Yeah, I mean it's a weird dynamic, and another thing I'm starting to realize, or maybe it's just my perception, is that they're all one. I've always thought this. They're all in on it to a certain extent.
Mm-hmm.
Some go lower than others,
Mm-hmm.
but it's as if like they have no intention of ending it, like a soap opera. We have
Mm-hmm.
to keep this circus going. So, like Angel, she can't handle it. She needs to
No.
get out of the. She can't handle the heat. So she's too. I feel like, and
Well,
I
I
won't even
don't
give.
know.
Hmm?
You see how Angel was like, "That's what you get, Wendy, tonight." Like, and I
Yeah,
stand
I
by what I
mean
said.
that was a good last minute response. Like, yeah, I want her to have her day in court. But she's also like, oh well, I would have, shown a funner side of me.
Right. Right.
Like, shut up.
I wonder if Monique realizes that Giselle is only accepting of her because she got rid of Chris, because she doesn't have her happy home anymore. Now uh, Giselle doesn't have any problem being her good girlfriend. Does she realize
Well,
that?
well, well. Also, Monique fell in line. Monique fell in line though.
Yeah.
True.
If Monique was over there defending Stacey, Giselle wouldn't fuck with her.
Right. And Monique is kissing the ring. She's desperate. She needs that little Bravo check.
Miss I've been healed.
Right. I wish she just get,
Oh, I wish I was there. I love sound baths. Monique, girl.
I know. Like, well, I'll give it. She's committed to it. She said, I'm gonna be this earthy girl. I'm gonna stay in that lane. I'm committed to it. I'm healed. I'm doing sound baths. I'm rubbing oils all over. I got the lock.
I just felt bad in the sense for Stacey because Karen was on stage cussing you out, Monique. I mean, Wendy, and I didn't hear you going off on Karen the way that you went off on Stacey.
Wasn't she though?
Oh my God,
she came right in shooting.
Pow!
I loved it.
And Monique was wrong. She didn't call your mother a witch.
She didn't. When they reached, they really reached. That was a reach. Because what they say was reaching earlier, I was like, that wasn't a reach. No, they said what Angel said about Wendy was a reach. That's what. No,
that's what Ali said. Ali, Ali. I don't know if she's something to say. Ali low key is Ashley's biggest fan.
Really? Wow.
I'm joking, Ali, but no, it wasn't a reach. Shit, not with me. Listen, they never. I could be dramatic, baby. Please. I would have said Wendy was done. I told you I would have been acting security, baby. I would have saw you walk past my dressing room. I would have had all kinds of security outside my goddamn dressing room.
It's just, how did Wendy go to when she said, when they were calling your mother a witch? You called my mother a witch. Wendy.
Who called her mom a witch?
No, but I mean, the people were saying she was, saying she was Osu and casting spells. NECA did basically.
Oh, well, she
tried to blame Karen. Like, Karen did not say she was a witch. She said when people. But it's like
the people was calling her a witch.
Yeah, when people called your mother a witch, I had your back. I was defending you. So for you to be like, because you called my mother a witch, girl, fuck your mother. Girl, which one? Dark skin suit or white skin suit? Which one?
Right. She looked like she got a spell on her already.
I just
like Diane Carroll and Eve's bio.
Ooh.
Do y'all think Wendy? Do you think Eddie family is standing by Wendy like she said?
Oh yeah, they mad. Nah, they mad.
My thing is though, I don't think it's fair to put all this on Eddie.
Right, because I really feel like Eddie was just trying to happy wife, happy life
Yeah.
situation, because clearly she was trying to keep up with the Joneses and her little, she's all talking to it like, I don't have to answer anybody. I'm not
It's
gonna
their
answer all the
opinion.
headlines.
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
their
making
opinion.
right?
Baby, the people say the prosecutor say you broke, girl. And you over, and this is the moment. I think this is what you're saying, Dina. When baby, if Angel, you could have secured your motherfucking spot next season if you would have came out with some shit like, girl, you over here to buy. I'm trying to pay $1,000, bitch. We rich over here. Something you would never know about.
Right. You want me to lower one of those credit card bills for you?
Ooh, that's what Angel should have stepped up and said something.
And you don't need 67 aliases to accept packages. You only need one. If you're doing that so don't nobody know where you live or people don't know that you live there, you only need one alias.
Well, she didn't address the credit card. She just addressed the aliases. She didn't deny that she had 67 credit cards. But, I was watching this show on OWN last night. This business, they had 40 credit cards. I was like, damn, so it is possible.
Didn't she say that narrative has been dismissed?
She said it's been dismissed.
Corrected. She kept saying corrected.
What do you need 67 credit cards? Ain't like 3 credit cards good enough? What you need 67 for?
Well, technically, people names, you can get as many as you want.
Yeah, if they give you credit cards, take them. That's what I just don't be responsible with them.
What you using them? What they call them? The other social security numbers?
Oh, tax IDs?
No, the kind of illegal ones.
She probably was using Cam's name. Use social.
Probably so.
All the kids got 3 credit cards in their names.
You said Karen and Ashley is trash. Chattanooga, a shot of liquor. She's so fake. When she got busted for DUI, she wouldn't come to the reunion. Ashley is trash because number one, she's doing all the talking about because she went with that old man and had to take the misery for a little chump change. I don't. To me, again, this is everybody allowed to have their own opinion. To me, the Michael thing is not a read to me because what else was she supposed to do? She got with Michael. She had 2 cash registers by him, but Michael don't have her with no mugshot. Yeah, and to me, Karen didn't come to the reunion. The same reason why Wendy shouldn't have came to it. I didn't have a problem with Karen comes to the reunion because you would have got yourself in more trouble. To me, Wendy got herself in more trouble tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. But I mean, like Giselle said,
she thinks she's the smartest person in the room. She thinks she's smarter than the fucking prosecutor and stuff.
Yeah, it's like you're dumb. One, she proved she's dumb. She don't know how to pay bills. Like, who don't know how to pay bills? It's not that hard. I mean, mind you, I guess that was just saying my husband pays everything, but still.
But you should know what it's going to or what's the company's for.
Right. You need at least look at those balances in your accounts.
Right.
Spending all that money to look cheap. I mean, she don't look cheap. She has had a come up, I will say that. But
and again, Stacey, like you letting the baby, as much as I like Karen and as much as I don't care what y'all say, baby, Karen looked like mafia money when she got out that car. Karen looked like she was dealing with the baddest drug lord around town. Karen looked good when she got out of that car. But it's no way that Karen would have came on the show and asked me, "I'm still lying. Are you still drinking?"
Right, you still drinking? You still taking pills?
Right.
You still on probation?
Right. Like, it's no way that girl would have asked me that question, girl. Like, is it safe for me to walk in the street? I want, like me and Karen would have had a good old back and forth.
If I was Giselle, I'd be kind of worried. And wait, did y'all notice that Kay was calling out Giselle twice?
Yeah.
Early on, she was like, "Oh, look how Giselle has relationships and don't have to show it." And then at the end, Giselle, where's your package? Giselle.
But the thing is, Kay is not. I want Kay to have the same energy that she got for Angel for everybody else, because everybody else she seemed like she going nice on. with. She pretty much telling Angel shut the fuck up every time Angel talks.
She's chin checking her left and right. But Kiana's so inarticulate. She just needs to go.
Yeah.
And she can't compose herself, like standing up. Look at my dress. This is custom, and it's ill fitted too.
Cause the reason that this is the issue I got with Stacey. Monique came and poured her heart out to us, and you went back and told Chris blah blah. And I'm so glad, baby. I would have ate Jazzy up, but I'm so glad that Stacey did not ignore. She ignored Jazzy because you probably having sex with Chris. So why would he tell the truth anyway, girl? Girl.
Wait, did you hear Jazzy before she left? Get at Tia saying what? And then Jazzy was, she told on herself saying he took out $150,000 for a house to pay our house in cash. So your house cost $150,000 where? Not in the DMV
at all.
Not even in Houston can you get a house for $150,000.
This is the thing with Jazzy. What she needs to understand: your man is not a football player. He's in the NFL.
Right.
There are also cheerleaders that are in the NFL. He's not an actual football player. Your man is on injury reserve, which is crazy to me because he's a practice player. And for you to be like, he makes millions and he's worth millions and he got this and he got Super Bowl rings, but that's like participation awards. He wasn't actually out there.
And then
we can literally, the thing with the NFL, because of the public records, we can literally look up everybody's salary. They don't keep any salary a secret on the NFL. Any sports, we can look their salary up. So Jazzy, we can look up this man's information.
He has no stats.
No stats. So I don't like Jazzy. She don't need to come back. I think she's a horrible addition to the show. She brings nothing. She can take Tia right along with her, and she can take Kay right along with her.
One thing I will give Tia, though she really got on my nerves, is that she tried to stand up this on the reunion. Like she had some moments, like slight moments, that didn't apply to her story because she really didn't have a story. But at least she was very vocal, unlike Kay sat there for a long time. She was actually more vocal than Giselle. Giselle said maybe like 3 sentences each episode.
Well, I thought, the best line for me from Tia is, "You failed at your job." That's the best thing she'd have brought to the show all season. You failed at your job. That's it.
Tia is performative to me.
She is. Someone called in the Empire show saying that this lady in London basically saying that. I've been saying this too, that Tia's accent, she's putting it on a little bit more because of where she's. Is that me with all the static?
That's Richie.
I got an echo.
Yeah.
But where she's from with her accent, because she's probably like more. I don't know London like that. I just know there's the posh ones and there's the Cockney ones, and so she's putting on like she's some posh Lisa Vanderpump when she's probably just an Idris Elba or some shit.
Oh, not an Idris.
That's the only British person I can think of.
Scary Spice.
Yeah, Mel B.
Mel B. Yeah, she's more of a Mel B if you ask me.
She's not posh.
She's not posh. Yeah, she thinks she's a Kennedy, but she not. Like, girl, my daddy had money in the 80s, girl.
I'm tired of hearing about her dead daddy. We don't know him, her mother. I'm tired. We don't know this man or her. Like, why we gotta keep hearing about her daddy?
The timeline isn't adding up to me.
And he seemed like a real turd. He had babies on outside babies, and he left y'all broke. Like, why we gotta keep hearing about him?
But she said he lost. See, what's not adding up for me is she said he lost his money in the 80s, and she said she was in boarding school. But she is how old? Supposedly, like what, 40? Although she looks like she's 50 something. I know her husband is like my age, 50. He'll maybe a year or two older because he's friends with my friend. So, and I know she said he was 9 years older than her. So that would make her, was 52 minus 9. What's that? 52 minus 9 is what? Come on, do the math. 40. 52. Man, why can't I add and subtract? So that would make her in her mid-40s. So in the 80s, if he lost his money in the 80s, I guess she have been in boarding school at that time?
Maybe.
If she said she was a teenager, she wouldn't have been a teen. Oh, maybe she would have.
Yeah,
In
she
the
could be like
80s, I was a little girl.
she could be like 13.
I just think that the math isn't adding up.
I don't think her father had money like she thinks she had. Like he think like well the thing is this, he ain't got it now and she ain't got it. And we can tell by the way about the house she live in.
Right. And she's like,
Yeah, I don't
he's corporate. I looked him up to see what he was doing in life. He didn't have a job right now. Well, he hasn't updated his LinkedIn.
The other thing is y'all don't have to me, I don't care if you're rich or not. I care if you're entertaining. You're on a show where you need to entertain us. The money will come if you do what you need to do. Like, so if you got on the show and you weren't filthy rich, like, okay. But if you knew how to get a bitch up off of you, you good in my book.
Yeah. And then wait, I feel like Giselle was so full of shit when she was saying that Tia's story with her sister going to her made her almost cry. Are you fucking kidding me? What was it? There was nothing emotional about that.
Child.
Giselle, you don't cry at all in 10 years, and this is gonna make you cry. She's
Y'all
right.
Y'all see Eddie come out there, you okay? You okay?
Right, yeah. Happy Eddie.
I would have been saying, is my purse back there? Check Eddie pockets. Eddie on stage, y'all check his motherfucking pockets.
I feel like Eddie's getting a raw deal. He got
poor
Eddie. With the
Eddie.
wrong.
She gonna leave Eddie holding the bag.
Eddie gonna go down. He's gonna be disbarred, and it's all her fault because she wants to be a bad bitch.
Look at her. Before I go, what do y'all think about the whole Tiffany and Funky Dineva thing?
Well, I don't think Funky was wrong. I think initially he wasn't wrong because she brought in the whole death energy first, but he did go on. When I watched his response, he just he could have cut it like a lot short. I didn't mind him saying what he said, but he just kept initially I didn't think he was wrong because you talking about my last days and I got my cancer from doing it up the butt or whatever you said, like, oh, word? Because I'm like that. Oh, word? You want to talk about that? Okay, let's do it. I get that, but I don't know. I feel like I wasn't mad at him.
Well, I mean, I stopped liking him years ago once he started telling us how much he paid for Sunny D at Publix. But I mean, he just
not Sunny D
because he thinks he's arrived, and I was like, dude, you are. But anyhow, I think those Carol City people just go too far.
Yeah.
But he is talking about her.
Yeah.
Bringing up, trying to humiliate her again.
Yes.
Mind you, I didn't like her when she was on Top Model, but she's been humiliated year after year. Like that's a go-to meme. Yes. So she has to live with that. And now here you are just basically trying to insert himself into her story by telling her she used to get beat up.
No, listen. My thing is,
Funky used to get beat up. She couldn't fight. Blah blah blah.
He did not say it like that, and he answered to come on the show. He was just making.
But this is the thing, though. He's it's all fair game, right? But Funky started it. You could have been like, oh, I knew the girl. Boom. Right. That was it. Just like I didn't like Tyra getting on national TV for her to say, girl, you ruining this, and your grandmother couldn't pay her light bill because she was trying to buy you a bathing suit. Bitch, hold up, Tyra girl. Hold up. We don't know that. And Tyra, why you couldn't get her motherfucking bathing suit?
Because Tyra's cheap. Remember, Tyra used to say if somebody open a bottle of water in her house, she put some tape in their name on it. Why do I remember saying that?
I don't think either one of them was wrong. My issue with Funky is you only argue with women. I have never seen Funky go back and forth with a guy. If he did that, my stance would change. But you going in on her, and I have not seen you go in on anybody else. That is where my issue with Funky comes from. You try to go at Armand checked your ass. You went back and apologized. You never You never said anything about Mandeezy. You only went at Tamar. So like I've never seen you go back and forth with any guys. You're always arguing with women. You say you're gonna slap the shit out Tasha K. Like you've never done anything else.
But from my perspective, it was like when Top Model came out, the documentary, she was like, Tyra, bitch, bitch this, bitch that, fuck yeah. And then with him, when he said whatever he said, your grandmom had to come down there. I thought it was funny. I guess she didn't. But all of that, you in your last days and you got that from being fucked up your ass or whatever she said. I said, whoa.
She said you in your last days talking about me and you down there at the club buying boy pussy. And he said that's because he said because I'm rich. Baby, that's not a flex. The fact that you might go out there and buy
Funky,
is not a flex.
He keeps saying
he played himself too.
I guess he's
talking all this shit, acting like he just so rich. Boy, shut up.
So rich living. Wait, he moved back to Atlanta.
But they both look stupid to me. I mean,
Yeah.
If you so rich, you don't have any property. You just. I remember, like, you haven't been anywhere. He went to Mexico and thought he was doing something. Like, what?
My whole thing is,
let me unfollow him.
My thing is, you're one of the originators of YouTube. Cool, fine. We haven't seen you do anything else out of YouTube.
Well, he did, but he failed.
He's going to stay right where he is because of the shit he says, especially against Blue Ivy. He likes to attack women, like you said.
That was my other thing. You said Blue was ugly. You said Chloe was ugly. You talking like you motherfucking Tyson Bedford and you in America's Next Top Model. Maybe you look like a crackhead before we even knew you.
I mean, that long forehead of his.
Yes.
But I remember years ago, he didn't even take heed to it. It was years ago when he was still in a wig. He was saying, well, Bravo Andy said, I'm not in the brand character of Bravo. Like, dude, but he still hasn't checked himself. And he supposed to be on Married to Medicine this season?
He was supposed to be.
They probably cut his ass out.
Cut him out. He just uncool.
First of all, you have to have some level of attractability or be attractive to be on TV. I don't care what anybody says. Don't nobody want to look at somebody that's ugly. You just don't.
That's true. Well, we got to look at Curtis' big ugly ass, but you got a point.
I was like, there are ugly people on TV now.
Well, they slide in, but don't nobody want to see Funky nowhere. It's nothing cute about him.
It's just what comes out of his mouth.
Yes, and that too. He's a wild card. You never know what's going to come out of his mouth. That's why he's going to stay in his basement or wherever he's at.
You gotta have some coof about you. You're not gonna be on late night TV saying bitch and hoe and this and that. Like, no, like it's not gonna happen.
And you have proven yourself time and time again. That's where you're going to take it. So you can stay right there in your home studio.
He puts his raggedy feet in his mouth every time.
Ashy ass.
Big bunions.
Oh, Dean, I got a bone to pick with you.
What's that?
You got in Gabor's comment section talking shit the other day, talking about some Paradise is not a good show. I don't appreciate that.
I didn't say it wasn't good. I said it wasn't holding my attention.
I've been trying to get these people to watch Paradise for the longest time, and here come Dina. It ain't really all that, y'all.
It wasn't. You know, the funny thing is, last night I turned it back on, and then I fell right asleep. I was like, I can't watch a whole season. I'm only on season 1. I can't watch a whole season. Who killed the president?
But it's good though. It's good, and you know what else is good? Love Story is good.
Well, I already know how that ends.
We all know how it ends, but Love Story is good. So I thought that was funny, baby. And I know I said it earlier, but baby, when I saw Cardi do that goddamn mute, I said Richie is going to tear her up. And girl, I can't even save you, girl. You down there doing the mute, girl. I can't even say nothing.
She did a mute. She did mute.
She didn't. She didn't like. Yeah, she did it. I can't even defend it. I can't even defend it.
Well, was it everybody silencio?
No, it was name five Fabia songs, and then she goes silent.
Just like she flying up there on Beyonce's horse, but she made it a chair.
That is so sad.
See, Stewart said if you can have Charlamagne the God on TV, you can have Funky Dineva Oh.
What happened?
So, C. Stewart said, if you could have Charlamagne the God on TV, you could have Funky Dineva on TV.
No. Funky a little bit.
But I mean, I don't
But
like
Charlamagne,
Charlamagne, but he is media trained.
yeah. And Charlamagne doesn't really argue with just women.
He just an ass.
Yeah. All around. But anyway, y'all, I'll be back tomorrow for Married to Medicine. I'm sure we'll have different opinions, but I'll be back for Married to Medicine because I'm on
Nobody get off Big Hev. Y'all be hating.
I'm on Eugene's side.
This bitch ass.
I like Eugene and I like Heavenly, oddly enough.
Here we go. See how black men get it.
Maybe this is a match we never knew we needed. Eugene versus Heavenly. Because he seemed like he was the shit.
Nuh-uh, because then Damon, I can't stand Damon though. We have women.
Funky not even wouldn't cuss me up. Child, y'all thought Tiffany went in on his ass. Oh, so I hate to do this, but baby, this is why y'all actually shouldn't have voted for Trump. All right, y'all. Well,
I ain't voting for no Trump.
I know not y'all. I'm just talking to people, the general population, baby. This is why y'all actually shouldn't vote for Trump, baby. They done it fucking up the country.
Look, this whole thing's been planned for years before him.
All right, I'll see y'all later.
Good night. Y'all better recognize.
I'm tired. I'll see y'all. We can talk about this.
Thank y'all for coming up.
All right.
I will talk to y'all tomorrow, actually, for Married to Medicine. Talk to y'all later. Bye.
Okay.